Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Pony Montana, and in this video we are going to be going over how to shut down bunch tight end. Well, technically we're going to be going over how to shut down the beater that goes over the top, and this is going to help you stop anybody who's trying to run any beaters over the top in any formation. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and like the video. Comment down below on anything you guys would like to see on the channel. And if I can help you guys out and make a video specifically catered to one of you guys, I will do that. So today, bunch tight end, regular bunch, anything like that. This is not going to be an in-depth video. If you guys would like me to go over something in depth, let me know. This is going to be something that you guys can incorporate into your defenses. That's going to help you guys out a lot. Now, before you do anything, if you guys want to just turn the video off now, we're going to be going over match coverage. And when you run match coverage, you guys have to make sure that you guys are not putting any zone drops into your match coverage, because once you put zone drops, it makes your match coverage, and by match coverage I mean your cover 4 quarters, your palms, your cover 6s, cover 9s, because it has those matching principles in the defense where one side will match up or completely guard one route, and they'll pretty much connect to other routes. That's how match coverage typically works. So we're going to be calling cover 4 quarters, and we're not going to have any zone drops. Again, zone drops completely negate your match coverage. Now, cover 4 quarters, it doesn't even matter which one you guys call, but there's one adjustment that people are not doing when they're running this, because they're either shading underneath, shading down, shading whatever the case may be. There's going to be two things that you guys are going to be able to do to stop this specific coverage beater. Now, obviously, you can have an in route, you could leave it as is, and that there's a specific thing. You guys cannot press. You guys cannot press. Do not do this. Okay, leave the coverage as is. And then what you want to do is you guys want to either shade inside or shade down. Now, I'm not shading at all, and the matching is still going to work. But you'll notice that this actually worked perfect. This is, again, this worked absolutely perfect. And that's exactly what we want. But a lot of the times, sometimes for some reason, the outside corner ends up matching up with that guy. And that's what we don't want. So to avoid that from happening, you have to shade either inside or shade underneath. So again, let's do that one more time. I'm trying to see if that cornerback matches up. And no, the cornerback isn't matching up. And as you can see, everything is absolutely clamped up. And I don't know who that is. I think that's Emmanuel Sanders. But this safety should not be able to guard him pretty much. This is not a safety that should be able to guard Emmanuel Sanders in any sense of the word. Now, if you shade towards the outside, which a lot of people do, we're going to shade towards the outside this time. You'll see that I believe the cornerback ends up tailing him instead. And that's who we don't want tailing him. We want that safety that's inside to tail him towards that inside. And as you can see, it simply just clamps the entire time. So if you guys are struggling to stop this, I'm not going to make this video 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 12, 20 minutes long. Simply just start running a little bit of match coverage. And if you guys want to guard anybody when you're doing this, guard either this guy or this guy, because, well, this guy right here, so that you guys can guard the flats yourself. Now, remember, you guys can run a defense where you're sending 3 people on the D line and having extra coverage on the sidelines to have your hard flats guarded and have anything else that's underneath, because any corner routes that they end up running, let me actually just send this guy real quick. Any corner routes that they end up running, you can either guard them yourself or the match coverage might guard it. So again, this is another setup that a lot of people do. And as you can see, everything looks kind of clamped. Everything looks kind of clamped. That guy's right there for it, and the throw was just out of bounds, and he's not there. Like, this is a perfect example of something that match coverage can do for you guys that are struggling to stop these compressed formations or compressed sets. Compressed sets get shut down by match coverage, because the crossers get matched up against. As you can see, nothing is really open. You can potentially try to force this route here, but this is a risky play. And And I chose the Jacks because I figured they didn't have really good players. And as you can see, this guy's not open. This guy's not open. So you add some defensive abilities on your D line and potentially get a nice little shed. And again, these safeties, these cornerbacks are not top tier players, which mean that they're not going to be the ones to sit there and pretty much stop any route that's on your field. And that goes for bunch, that goes for not trips tight end, gun tight offset. Like those types of formations get absolutely shut down just by a simple match coverage. So you can see triangle ends up everything is clamped. Everything is clamped. The crosser gets guarded. Everything gets clamped. And these are pretty much the two main setups for bunch tight end. Is this right here where they take the user and they roll out, right? They're hoping for something to be open, but as you can see, nothing is open. That's literally a play setup. It's simply just blocking the tight end and motioning him out. And then the other play setup, and again, I'm not even making any adjustments here. I'm not putting anybody in a cloud, flat, whatever the case may be. I'm simply just showcasing how dominant this defense is and why you should start running it. I do kind of want to break down match coverage a little bit more because there are certain things that you can do to pretty much stuff any defense. And this is honestly one of the most annoying things you guys can play is match coverage, especially out of these compressed sets, like a tight offset, like a bunch tight end, like the halfback tight slots, like those all those formations get absolutely shut down by defenses like this. So if you guys are struggling with this, make sure you guys are make sure you guys are running something like this. And I'm actually going to call a different match coverage. So if you guys are done with the video, if that's all you needed, by all means, go ahead and dip out. But we're going to call cover 6 invert, which is an even different one. And PA all cross once again. Same exact thing, same exact concept, but we're going to block everybody on the line. And also, I actually had my user on this one, on this guy here, which actually helps the video even more out because he's not matching up on any coverage because everything that's in this. Oh, and that time the person that we didn't want to match up matched up, and look at how clamped he was still. Absolutely clamped, has literally nothing to do with like everything is just clamped up. And the routes that end up matching up, vert hooks don't technically match up, and neither do deep zones, but everything that's on the left side from this 3 rec to this quarter flat to these deep zones, if you do not have your zone drops activated, all of those routes will match up against someone that is on the field. So again, the same thing is happening. Look at square. Square is clamped up. The only thing that's open is this. And why? Why is that open? Is because that right side didn't match up with anybody, and that's why people like to run palms or quarters or one of those types of defenses, because now your assignment as a vert hook or this purple here, because I did mention that you will want to use the purple or the vert hook. Your assignment is to take your user and pretty much user anything that's coming across this right side of the field, because everything else on the left side is going to end up being clamped up. Now, the only thing that could work against you is simply the tight end route. Like the tight end can make a route where he's crossing towards the inside, and that's going to be something that's going to frustrate you because obviously you'll have to take control of your user and user that yourself. But for the video, it's the last time I'm running it. The match coverage works and the safety is there for a beautiful interception, and that is exactly how we're going to end it. Nice little double juke. If you guys want me to make a video on that, let me know and I'll do that as well. My name is Pony Montana. I said I wasn't going to make the video longer than 8 minutes, and here we are at the 9-minute mark. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this tip, because all these tips, they translate over to the next Madden. So hopefully this works in the next Madden, so you guys don't have to find a specific defense for, to stop all these people from doing what they do. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.